Hello. Um, Today I set things up a little bit differently, so I don't know if it's going to work out very well or not, but I have a different microphone that I'm using and a different ring light, and my camera is in a different position too. The thing I'm most worried about is the microphone, so if you can't hear me, please let me know. But I'm not sure how I'll be able to tell you that if you can't hear me. Okay, so what I was making in my last video was a robot costume, or at least I'm trying to, and I'm going to continue. Oh good, you can hear me. Cool. I'm gonna continue trying to make that. I'm not sure where this is going, so I don't know if it's gonna turn out. The last time we were covering the pieces of foam in wood glue, and I told you that I would spray paint them while I was gone. Well, lo and behold, I actually did it. So you can see the foam, then you can see the spray paint. It's a little bumpier than I would have liked. I think if I do it again, I'm probably going to try sanding it a bit more so it's smoother. But other than that, the shininess isn't so bad, and I think that it's going to be just fine for pictures since that is the main goal. Unfortunately, I found this poor little piece of foam that I forgot. So I'm going to have to cover him in glue and sand him and paint him all by himself. But we'll set him to the side. Also, if you, oh, I'm on Ivan's account. Oh, hey, Bunny. Oh, so sweet of you to come and visit me. If you were watching my last streams, then you'd know I was literally painting, gluing my pieces of foam with just this piece of metal and like scraping it on there. But my sister was kind enough to let me use an actual brush that I've been using. So this helped the glue to spread a lot smoother. Even so, I think I still need to sand it a little bit more. I'll probably ask some advice from other people about how many layers of glue they put on to get it extra smooth, or if it matters to them if it's smooth, but oh well. Right now, this is my first run, so I'm proud of how far I have come. Hey, Mason! You guys are so sweet to come and visit me. Okay, so now is what I would consider a fun part, putting it all back together. And I have the little divots still, but when I painted it, you can see, can you see? Maybe not. There we go. That it has been covered over by the paint. But here I am, camera. I'm sure it's not going to be too difficult to push it through. And then maybe we'll try it out on my leg. I'll have to go get my string, though. I didn't bring it over. So in a minute, I might have to run back there and grab something. But right now, let's see how this goes. Ooh, one thing I didn't think of is now that I've done my nails, aren't they pretty? I painted them myself. It might be a little bit more difficult to pick up these divots, but we will manage. One thing I didn't think about, and I never think about when doing my nails, is that I just recently brought my guitar over here, and you know how difficult it is to play guitar with long nails? I don't want to cut them because I just did them, but I really like to play instruments, and even my piano, which is like you can see back here, it's kind of difficult to play when you can't use your fingertips. But man, long nails look really pretty. All right, so this is going to be the knee part. So I'm going to push one of the divots through here. Then I'm going to push it through the knee part. Then I'm going to push it through the covering of the knee part. It feels a lot stiffer now that I've spray painted it. And then we're going to put the last piece on. If you were watching last time, then you would remember I actually ripped all of these back off because I had prematurely put them on. So I'm not sure how well they're going to hold, but if not, I have a whole other bag of them and I can just replace them. But I'm going to try to recycle the used ones. Okay, this one seems fine. I hope you guys are doing well on this Friday night. I really am. I've been having so much trouble getting things done lately. There's just been so much going on, but my goal is to get back into business and try to do things with crafts. I like pictures, at least an hour every day, I think would be a good goal. Because I do enjoy crafts. It's just sometimes, like certain moods that you can get in, even the things that you enjoy can be hard to do. But I think the best way for me to get out of that is to continue doing the things that I enjoy. Just hard to start, I guess, is the worst part. Ooh, this one's tricky. Where is that divot? That's where I pushed, but this... Alright. I think I'm gonna have to re-push him through. There he is. And now, ooh, nails do make it tricky. It is Saturday morning at this point, but I'm a late night person. I don't know about you. I don't like waking up early, and my job is usually late in the day. So I am normally up through the middle of the night. And I have a really weird sleep schedule, which is probably not healthy for me, but I will go one day without any sleep and then sleep extra the next day. And that's why I always seem to be up all night, is because at least 50% of the time I'm up all night. But I just find it kind of fun. And once I get started with something, I don't really like to stop. It's 3:30 over here, but I woke up because of a bad dream. And I've always wanted to see how you make your art. Oh, thank you. Sorry you had a bad dream. If you want, you can tell me about it. I have a book and a really cool website where I can interpret dreams. And a lot of times, bad dreams don't actually mean anything bad. It's usually just your mind really wanting to get your attention about something that's important. And so they can make the dream scary or not feel very good so that you'll remember it, so that you will learn whatever it is trying to teach you. But my art takes a long time. Like I said, I'll be up all night sometimes, and I don't think it'd be wise to do an 8-hour live stream. I mean, I could do it. It's really nothing to me, but it just seems weird to put that on YouTube, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to use the platforms for what they're supposed to be used for. Ooh, if you want, you can private message it to me and I can interpret it for you, or you can just tell me right here. And I have a book and I have a website. And I mean, if nobody else cares that I interrupt the craft to interpret your dream, I wouldn't mind doing it. let's see. Yeah, because the crafts are kind of, what's that word? I forget the word for it, but it's something, I haven't understood them. Uh, Intensive, repetitive, I guess is a good word for it. And it's not always fun to watch me do crafts, in my opinion. I can take like 8 hours just to finish like half of a craft. So there's going to be a lot of boring parts, I'm sure. Maybe interpreting your dream will help add some life into it. I think we always have the most interesting dreams, in my experience at least, when we're children. And the most nightmares, which is interesting because if it means that there's something that your mind really wants you to pay attention to, then there's a lot of teaching that's going on in your childhood. You go to the YMCA at 5 a.m. every day. Do you stay up all night to go, or do you wake up to go? Okay. Well, good night, Bunny. I hope you have good dreams. But yes, definitely message me whatever your dream is about, and I'd be happy to interpret it for you. I can never seem to wake up early. I'd prefer usually just to stay up. This divot doesn't want to connect. It's going to be a weak one. But it's okay. So you can see I've attached 3 divots. There. To this. And this is going to be going on the leg. So actually, let me think. If this is here, it's going to be like this. Okay. This guy fell. We can look at it real quick. Let's see if I can lift my leg high enough to see what it'll look like. So it's going to be kind of like that, and it should allow movement with the knee because the divots allow movement. So that's kind of cool. I'm not sure if it looks robotic yet or if it just looks armorish, but maybe I'll just add a bunch of like wires and microchip looking things. Maybe I'll do some like gold paint to look like circuits, And I think that might help it to look a little bit more like a robot. Okay, where's my chair? Have a good nap. Oh no, dreams aren't weird. The thing about dreams is you can't control them, so you should never feel guilty or bad about any of the dreams that you have. I mean, I'm sure if you could control them, you'd have a lot nicer dreams, but since you can't, you really can't blame yourself for what happens. How tall am I? I am 5'4.75". Okay, this is kind of interesting to me, but maybe not interesting to you. I spray painted these things, right? And I only spray painted the front, but somehow the spray paint got through to the back and like squirted out all over. I don't know how that happened. Anyway, this is one of the ones that I did end up painting. This is the poor guy that didn't get painted. So we'll see. I'll attach some of these foot things to him. Ooh, and this part is a little bit tricky. Not too bad. I believe it was it biggest to smallest? Or was it smallest to biggest? You know what? Smallest to biggest makes the most sense. So that's the way we're going to do it. And then these go on the inside. Wait, what would be a bad idea? Oh wait, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm sorry, I think I missed when you said that. What were you saying wouldn't be a bad idea? Oh, the gold circuits. Ooh, would that be fun? I actually really like electricity. It kind of scares me a bit because like being electrocuted is terrifying. And I read something about if you get electrocuted, even if you don't feel like the pain or anything, it can like fry your nervous system and kill you. And I'm thinking like from what I remember, it doesn't kill you right away, but it kills you. And that's kind of scary to me, especially since like I like to play with electricity a little bit because it makes things move, you know? Like there's not a lot of stuff that you can do where it actually will make something move. And when it moves, it feels more alive, I guess. Like I can make a puppet, but that's like my hand making it move, you know? But like a robot moves on its own. Do you want to see a robot that I have? I'll wait for answers, but I really like him. Okay, you said sure. So this robot's name is Randy Crab, and I like to play music and turn on like bright, like flashing lights. I actually have some flashing lights. So I'm gonna get the party started for Randy Crab. Okay. And let's see if we can get my camera to behave. Ooh, what should we put him on? What should we put him on? He has a really interesting feature to him where he won't fall off of things. Let me think for a second. I'm trying to think of something like a box that I can put him on to really show you just how cool he is. I'm gonna go to the kitchen and I'm gonna grab something out of there. Be right back. So here is a Costco popcorn. This is gonna be one of the weirdest streams. All right, but we gotta, hopefully I can put the camera back. It's really hard for me to move. So here's the popcorn, right? And here is Randy Crab. Notice how he's a crab. Oh, one of his legs are missing. I need to put it back on. But watch this action. He better not let me down. Oh wait, let's get the lights closer so it's more of a party. See that? He doesn't fall off the edge. He can like tell where the edge is so he won't fall off. And then he has this like dancing action. Look at those little arms go. It's not a party without Randy Crab. Okay, now I gotta put this back, so I'll be right back. Okay. So yeah, I like robots. And I like playing with electricity. But it's kind of scary. Oh wait, I have to put this back. Oh shoot, this is the hard part. All is good. I feel like it was more this way, wasn't it? Okay, that should work. So I have another divot attached, and this part is actually going to be going on the foot. So it's going to be like this. Now I'm going to attach the medium one. Once I get to about 25 minutes into the stream, I am going to stop and do the bonus craft. So actually, the bonus craft is going to involve a hot glue gun. So let me plug that in right now so that it's hot enough by the time I want to do that. I try not to go over like 30 minutes. I feel that would be excessive. No! I ripped my divot off. Oh, I have several divots and I can put another back on. Instead of wire, try using some yarn and spray paint it with gold tint. Oh, I mean, yeah, for like this craft where it's just about appearance, I could do that. But I mean like I think I've posted some videos, but I'm forgetting. I don't know if you're on my Facebook or not. I actually like playing with like electricity, like circuits, like setting things up, like making motors with like magnets and like batteries and things like that actually like will spin and work. And so that kind of scares me. I don't think like a D battery would be strong enough to ruin my nervous system, but you never know. I'm a nervous person. And I don't want my nervous system ruined. Okay. But yeah, for like this, for sure, I could just use regular yarn. I'll probably paint it first, maybe with like face paint or something that I can remove easily so that it comes off in case I make a mistake. I've been looking at pictures of circuits and I think that I could make it look kind of interesting. That's really where it is, in a project, is the details, I guess. Like I can make anything as a model, but then the details are really what makes it stand out and makes it look more realistic. Unfortunately, it also takes a long time. People have suggested before that I try like Patreon or something like that to help fund my crafts that I like to do. But the problem is that I don't know if I can always meet deadlines. So I'm like, no. And especially since I'm always trying different mediums. Like I will try, I don't know, like I do clay, like I make candles and soap. I've made paper. I make things out of like paper mache. I'm going to be trying sewing. And now I'm doing like this foam stuff. We're going to see how it looks. All right. Leg. This. Oof. I got a leg cramp. Let's try it again. This. This has to be here. actually it should be here. And that looks like it's actually gonna bend pretty well, as long as I'm not wearing fluffy shoes. So that'll be kind of cool. I was thinking I have this whole part here that's supposed to go on your thigh. Let me show you again. Oh my god, my legs are gonna cramp. So like this, then this. And I mean, that looks cool. But then I think, like, usually when I wear things on my legs, I prefer for them to only go up to my thigh or just go up a little above my knee. And then, like, I'm probably gonna be making a dress for, like, the rest of the robot costume. And I don't want this to seem too bulky with the rest of it. So I'm still trying to decide if I want to use the thigh part or not. Okay, we're at about 25 minutes, or actually past it. So the bonus craft that I was going to do, out of breath just from standing. One sec, I forgot the demo thing. Okay. So I'm going to be making tears out of hot glue. I've already made a few, and you can kind of see what they look like. Usually I'll use eyelash glue to attach them to my face, but I don't want to put eyelash glue on my face because it takes a while to wash off. Maybe I'll get a black one. Yes, no. Okay. Hello, John Doe. Oh wait, I think I remember you from a previous stream. All right, not that one. Let's do the red ones. Sorry about the flicker. It's pretty bad. So you see, kind of looks like tears. It looks a lot better when you're able to attach it to your face. But I'm going to show you how to make them. So the first thing you want is a hot glue gun. You want it to have one of the smaller tips. There's some that have industrial tips and they're really big, but for tears, you want them to be smaller, kind of the size of actual tears. Another thing I have here is just a metal sheet. I usually use a bottle, like a wine bottle, or any other glass bottle. The point of this is just to make sure it doesn't melt because the hot glue is really hot. One thing I want to say is never ever try to put hot glue on your skin. Even though you're making tears, don't make the tears on your face. Put them on something else, let them dry, and then you can put them on your face. With eyelash glue is what I use. I guess you could use spirit gum, but that might be a little excessive. So right now I have clear glue in the hot glue gun. So all you really have to do you make a bigger portion here and then lift. So that it looks like a tear. And once that dries, you're going to be able to put it on your face. But I have other colors of hot glue that I've bought. Don't fall on me. And I'll let you decide what colored tears you want to make. And then I'll post pictures of them later. Let's see all the colors I have. So, other than clear, I have green, black, white, pink, and blue. So you get to decide which color tears you want me to make. If you do put hot glue on your face, you'll probably cry tears, I would imagine. So it actually might be a win-win. Oh, Jack Red Shield. Okay. Yes, I remember you. There was another person that like randomly came on my stream once that I didn't really know. But yes, I know you. All right, which color? Which color are we gonna do? And I'll get out the rest of this glue. Grr. Pink. Pink is always a cute color, isn't it? All right. So when you're switching colors with hot glue, it's actually kind of, you gotta be a little patient because you have to let the other color come all the way through before this color will show properly. So it's, I've been pouring out, as you can see, the clear glue, and I'm gonna keep pouring it out, and it's still clear, still clear. And we're gonna continue to do this until the pink starts to come through. I feel it getting a little more difficult to push, so I'm thinking we're getting close to the pink. And the tear that we just made feels like it's mostly dry now. Yep. So this is the tear I made as an example. These are so cool because they look, in my opinion, realistic, especially for pictures. All right. Now let's keep on keeping on. You probably can't see it yet, but I see a hue. Oh, there's the pink. You see it? All right. So now we'll make a pink tear. You want a little bit extra at the end, and then a tail. And then we're just gonna wait for them to dry, which doesn't take too long, and then I'll model them for you. Make sure you unplug your hot glue gun because if you don't, then it can actually ruin the hot glue gun. I've ruined a hot glue gun before doing that. I'm gonna set it on a place where it won't catch anything on fire or stick to anything. And while we're waiting for this to dry, I'm gonna take the poor piece that I've forgotten and I'm gonna add some wood glue to him so that he can eventually be silver like the rest of his buddies. So, let's see, let me make sure I'm putting him in the right direction. He's gonna be this way. So I wanna make sure I get the top so that it doesn't melt. Just putting a bunch of wood glue. And this nice little brush. Hey, Ichabod! That my sister let me use. And look at, I don't know if you were here last time, but that is so much smoother than the other thing I was using. Want to make sure we get it all the way to the ends, even if it means getting wood glue on our fingers. And like I've said before, the cool thing about wood glue is that even if you get it on your fingers, you just gotta rub it around and it comes right off. Hello, video dude. There we go. Now for the sake of making it smooth, I'm gonna set it down to finish it. A little bit more wood glue. Is it distracting in a bad way or in a good way? I really like color. I think it's really pretty. And I love being surrounded by color. It makes me happy. A cool kid way, ha ha ha. Finally, I'm a cool kid. Okay. All right. I think we have fully saturated this fellow. I'm going to leave him on a piece of paper to dry so he doesn't glue anything else. Just going to rub the other wood glue off of my fingers like pizza. Pizza's really cool. And by now, I'm thinking these should be done, and they are. Which was the first one I did? I think it was this guy. I'm ripping off the little tails because sometimes hot glue guns like to leave little stringy tails at the end. All right, now I'm going to show you what we have created. Freak. Oh, let's do it. I wish his little tail would stay down. If it doesn't, I might rip it off. Poor guy. He just wants to stand out. So that's it. That was my bonus crash. They are like bubblegum tears, aren't they? Ooh, this guy's really hanging on. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna do for today. I normally don't like going over 30 minutes, but you tricked me into it. So I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching. I hope I was able to keep you company tonight, and have a good Saturday.